Okay, in earlier session we have explored that means what is the list, what is the what contents are list, then hierarchy, SharePoint hierarchy, all those things we have explored. In today's session, we are going to learn what are the different columns and column type in a SharePoint list. Okay, so moving here, I will create one list. Okay, so I will use the list name as a consider. And yesterday we explored that what is the how we can create the list from Excel, how we can create list from existing list or using the template. Okay, so here I'm going to create my own list and I give the name to the list as a student list. Okay, student data. I have given the name as a student data and you can enter the details. After that I say create. So student data list will get created here. In that, now you can see here title as a default column. Why title as a default column? There will be the separate section on that why title as a default column, and we'll discuss on that. Okay, so as of now you will not understand the title, why title as a default column. Whenever we are in content type session, then you will understand what is the why title as a default column, and this question frequently asked in interview, why title as a default column. While moving here, you can see here there are different column types. Okay, you can different column types. And what is the column type? Column type which is used to store the specific structure or format data. Single line text will store the single means text character data. Twice means it will drop down. Date time, multi-line, person, number. So we will go and each column type, and I will explore you and I will tell you what is the purpose of the each column. Okay, moving back, before that, moving before going ahead, I'll go here and click here on a list setting. So you know that add column is a one way of adding the columns, and if we go in the list setting, there's a create column, this is another way. But I have recently I have created, I have not added any column, but still you can see here, there are this is a column section. In this column section you can see here uh, this title as a default we are not discussing on, but why this 1 2 3 4? Okay, why these columns are there, why these default columns are here? Okay, so I have not added this column. Okay, I have not added this column, but all these columns are there. If we I go here and click on all items view, as of now we are not in a view, huh? As of now we are not in view. We will discuss view is a separate session, we'll discuss on that views. Okay, so now if we go here, you can see these are different columns, those are created automatically. Okay, and we'll discuss on that in coming sessions, we'll discuss on that. So as of now I will discuss on the columns. Okay, what I do, I will discuss on the columns, those are modified, created and created by. Okay, why these columns are there? So before moving that, I'll just click here and I'll explain you what is the purpose of this additional four columns, and those are automatically added. So by default view I have, where I click, please look here. Okay, view will discuss. View means this view name is all items view, all items view. If I click, see here what I'm saying, all items view. View means it's just a representation to show the data, to show the data in a tabular format. We will deep dive, we will discuss in the coming session on views. Next session it will be on view. So today I will just show you the default view, and in that I will add you the columns created by, modified and modified by. Okay, for your understanding. Okay here. Okay, so after that here you can see those four columns are automatically added here. I'll say new here and I say test. Okay, and I say save. If once I save, you can see here, you can see created when few seconds back it was created. Who created? This person created, and who modified? This person was modified that. Okay, so it stored the difference. Using this column we can track the it will just track means what the changes made at what time those changes are made and who made that changes. Okay, I have recently added these two columns. I have recently added this column. This I have not added, but by default it came here. Okay, so now moving ahead, let me go back here. Okay, so this is the section through which we have explored the view. View is the separate session. Tomorrow next session will be on view. As of now, we are discussing on a columns. Okay. Again, I will go back. I can directly add the column from here. Also, I will go here, list and list setting. Okay. So I will take only complicated columns. Those are views, or there are many simple columns are there. I will not take those columns. Okay. So single line line text, which is not new. I'm going to take the choice column. Okay. So choice. Say I will say student and his standard. Okay. I will say standard. Standard. Okay. And I will add few more options here. Required this column contain information. Yes. Then I will say here uh, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, consider my school having up to the sixth standard. Okay, so what kind of you want it in a drop down? You want radio button? I will take the radio button. Default, you want any option already checked? No, I don't want any option to be checked. Okay, you like in default view? It's saying default view. Default view is our all item. We'll discuss on a view. Whenever view is there, please don't get panic. We'll discuss more on it. Okay. So default view means all items view. Okay, I have added that. So you can see here that column is added here standard. Okay. Now after that, I'll just show you how it's look. Now I have said take a radio button. Okay. So I have click here. I click here and I say RAM. Which standard you want radio? You have radio button, and the purpose of a radio button, you will provide the only one selection. Okay, you can select only one option at a time. You don't have rights to select multi options if the radio button is there. Okay, so I have selected a 4 standard and I have saved it. Okay, so you can see 4, and I have said required field. That's why you can see there is a question mark is there. See, the meaning of this question mark is there is saying something missing, some data is missing. If I fill that data here, let's save this, you can see here. Okay, then the question mark will be get vanished from here. Okay, means information has been filled. Okay, moving ahead now, I will go in a list setting. I will take some columns. Those are means mm, some difficult columns. Okay, you know the purpose of the single line text, multi-line text, then choice, then now number. Okay, I'll go here and take a number, and I'll say I will take here mobile number, or see, if we take a number, then it will be comma separated. It will add the comma in that. Okay, so number, say number thing means I will take here mobile number. So this is number. If you scroll down here, uh, the mobile number is unique field. Unique means the unique value. Unique value means same value will not repeat in other items. Same value will not repeat in other items. Means other items means the list column items, list row items. Sorry, list row. Other list row, the same mobile number should not get repeated. It will say that this mobile number already used. Then minimum maximum capacity, I will say that mobile number should be in between. Consider how many digits are here. One, consider 10 digits. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so my mobile number should be in between these. Oh, sorry. Okay, we'll check that. Let's take only less. Okay, so it will be in between these two. So do you want decimal points? No, zero decimal. Okay, any default value? No. This is a common column formatting. We'll discuss afterwards. Okay, every, see, it's saying indexing because we have selected unique. That's why it's saying indexing. Okay, so I have added here mobile number. You can see the mobile number. Now again I will add few more fields. I'll go here. Then you know the currency. Currency is for the, I'll say fees. Fees paid. Then I take the currency here. Yes, required field. Okay, and there is no minimum maximum limit. Do you want to put decimal? Yes, to decimal. Okay, currency. Which format? I'll say Indian rupee. Where is Indian rupee? Rupee here. Okay, and I say okay. Again, I will add few more column, and then we will move and add the list item. I'm saying list item. Okay, I'll go here, create any simple column. Here, date and time. Again, I will go here. I'll select here. See, DOB means date of birth. Once we select date of birth, you need to provide description. We'll say student. I say short form DOB. You can write here date of birth. Okay, and after that require this column contain information. Yes, date only, or you want to provide time. Okay, standard or friendly. Okay, I said friendly here, no problem. Any default value you want? No, no default value. I say okay here. Okay, so after that I have put here DOB and all. So I'll go back again. I'll add few more columns here. So important thing here, you can see the lookup column. Okay, lookup column. I will come to this point. Yes, no means boolean field. Okay, so now I will take this lookup person and group. Okay, calculated. Okay, I three columns. Those are a bit complicated, and we'll discuss on that. Okay, so now before that, what I do, I will show you what contents are there. Okay, what is our list name? Student data. Okay, so here I'm in student data. Now see here. Okay, student data. I will go here. Okay, and say edit. Form is there. Okay, form is there. Now I will say standard. Then enter mobile number. If I put the small mobile number, okay, then see fees paid. Fees paid means something is there. Date of birth. Okay, so this is date of birth. Okay, I put the random. Sorry. So here again I select the date of birth. Now you can, if you want to attach something, the student resume or anything, you can attach it. Okay, and save. See what it's saying, the value you field must be, because we have provided the range, in that between value should be there. Okay, so this is mobile number. I will put like this. Okay, so it will save this. Okay, now it will get saved. Now this information will be saved, as you can see. But you can see here mobile number with the comma value. Okay, comma. Okay, but the comma will not require. This comma will not require. You can take a single line text and you put the column validation. How we can put the column validation in a column, we'll discuss on that in coming session. Okay, so before moving ahead, now again go back and we'll discuss on column, lookup column. Okay, we'll discuss, and that column is a play very important role. Okay, this column will play very important role. See here. Now here you can say there is a lookup column. You can see the lookup column here. Okay, so what it's saying, information already on this list. It's saying information already on this list. Once I click on lookup columns here, there will be the change in a properties of a column types. Okay, so you can say additional column setting. You can see here there will be some change based on what column type you select. Depends on that, the below section of a property will get changed. Okay, so here what mean by lookup? Lookup means look into the other list. Look into the other list. So our list name is student data. Our list name is student data, and I want to fetch. I want to fetch some other details from other list. Okay, so this is the student, considered student list, and I have that list. See, consider. You just consider. This is one list. Okay, this is one list. Okay, and this list contains some information. Okay, and this list relate to the different list. Okay, this list relate means this list data we can use at a different place. Okay, so let me explain you properly. Consider this is student data, and this student data selected the different subject. Okay, this student will select, there is subject specific. Okay, consider this student select physics, chemistry, math. Okay, and there will be the associated information. Okay, means you select the student, and based on that the other information will get automatically populated. Okay, means see, there will be the drop down like this. So what I would like to explain you, consider, I'll go in Excel. Okay, to explain you the lookup very well, I'll open the Excel, and in this Excel I'll show you. I will discuss on that. So consider. Okay, so consider here. Okay, consider here I'll say subject info. Okay, subject info is there, and here subname. Okay, teacher, then fees, consider additional fees will be there, contact or subject, fees, contact, then duration. There is some information. Okay, so these informations are there. So this is subject name, say uh, say math, then teacher Sham, then fees, this is additional fees for this subject, this is the contact number of teacher, and this is the duration, how much duration, we say 5 months. Okay, 5 month duration will be there. So here again uh, science, then Kumar will be the teacher, fees, then contact number, then 5 minutes. Okay, this is the information about the this some subject info. Okay, so what I want to explain you, and this is our student repository. As earlier we are discussed, this is our student details. Okay, this is our student repository. So student, okay, student data, this is our student data. So now what happened here, we have the student name, then say standard, then contact, this mobile number, fees, these details are there. Okay, this is the info, and here I'll say these fees, or I will ignore this to have it as a fees. So here I will select, consider there is a few more columns, and I will say subject. Okay, subject, subject here. See here. Now what happened? I am fetching this subject. Okay, so consider, I'll say student, in this school there is additional subject. Now column is there. Okay, what is the name of the column? Additional subject, means additional subject. Now but in this information will be fetched from here, and it will come here. Okay, means you will need to select here math. See, if you select here math, okay, if you select here math, then what happens, the associated information with this math, these three things, okay, that will automatically come and attach here, that will automatically come and attach here. You can see what I'm selecting the math only, but associated with information related to the math. So this student selected additional subject as a math, and then the sham, fees, contact, and duration will automatically pop up here. Okay, so how it will be possible? This will be possible through the lookup column. Okay, lookup column. So lookup column, what it mean by, the purpose of a lookup column, it look into the parent list. We called it as a, consider, we called it as a, in some cases we called it as a master list, in some cases we called it as a parent list. Okay, so please try to understand. Well, some cases we call it as a master list, some cases as you wish. You can say master list or parent list. So in a parent list, and this is a child list. Okay, from child parent list, I will say additional subject, and I'll take a lookup as a, this subject name as a lookup column. Okay, subject name as a lookup column, which I will create a separate list with subject info. In that, subject name is there. In that column related, my role is, whenever I am working on student data, I just select this subject. Okay, this will appear as a drop down in this list. Okay, so how it will work, how this lookup will work. Okay, going back into the assignment. Okay, we are here. So now I will create a separate list, and the list name is subject info site contents. Now here list. Now I will say create here, and I say subject. So means info means if candidate wants to select additional subject, then we say subject info. Okay. Now I will directly go in the list setting. I'm not going to add the column from here. I'll go here, list setting. Again, I'll go here. Here is the title is the column. I just go here and rename that title. You can rename the title. Use the existing column, or you can take, if to avoid the confusion, I will not use this. Okay, keep title as it is. Okay, I will not take it. Okay, I'll create the another column. You can rename that column and use that same column. But to avoid the confusion, you may think that we need to look up only title. No, that is not the case. We can look up any column. Subject, name. Okay, single line text. We can create the columns. Okay, subject name. What are the additional column? Teacher name. TACH teacher name. So here teacher name. Teacher is the part of the school. So I will select people and group here. Huh? If you want to select single line, you can select. We are not discuss on people and group. We discuss. Okay. So people and group I select teacher name. Again, I'll add additional column. Teacher name. What are the additional columns? Duration. Okay. I'll take only this duration. Okay. Now duration. Say single line text. Okay. I'll put the single line text. Okay. I'll add this information. Fill this information. Go in subject info. Please try to understand student data. Okay. And subject info both are different list. Okay. Student data and this is subject. This is the master list. From this list we are going to fetch some content into student data list. Okay. Don't get confused. I quickly edit the things using the edit reduce in spite of clicking on the form and okay. So I will do here. I will keep this blank. Okay. Subject name math, teacher name Rohan. So yeah, this Rohan. Then this is a duration 4 month. Okay. Here subject name science, then teacher name is consider Sneha, Sneha, and 6 months. Okay, duration. Okay. Now I can add quickly adding. That's why I have taken the. So here is a question is saying explanatory map because title is a required field. Title is a required field. That's why it's showing here required field needs to be filled. Okay, I will put the next information. So I will put some details here. So don't ignore this title field. Huh? We are not in the sub. I just put for timing. Okay. So math, then geography. So physics, chemistry like this. Okay. Now here subject teacher. Say Pankaj. Here fine. Sorry. So see, quickly understand that. So this is I have filled the data. Let's say it did the review. My data is here. Student info data is here. Okay, all the information is here. Now we are in the subject info list, and now I will go into the student data. Now I will go here. Okay, please try to understand. Both the lists are different. Now here I am going to take lookup column. Now I will go in the list setting. From here, click on list setting. Now I will select here create column. Now I will say select additional select additional subject. Okay, select additional subject. Now it's time to take a lookup. Okay, lookup column. See, after selecting lookup, see here description here, select subject. Okay, now record this column contain information. Yes, unique. No, maybe many students select same subject. That's right. So these things are very important. From where you want to fetch the details. Okay, from where means we are in this list now. We are in this list, but it's asking. There are many lists in my site, but it asking from which list you want to take this column. Okay, so I select here, say here where is subject info list is there, you can see. So which column you want? Okay, which column? So why I want the column as a subject name. Here the subject name column, I will fetch the subject name column. Okay, you want allow multiple, no, single selection. After fetching this, when you fetch that information, what are the additional information you want? So I want the duration, so I want duration is there, and other I want title is also there, version, data, subject name. Okay, subject name is already there, so we fetch the duration is the additional column. But you can see, if you can check that, you see that we have added subject info here. I have taken this is as a master column, the teacher name is there, duration is there, these two additional columns. But unfortunately teacher name is not exist here. If you go here, teacher name is not exist here. Okay, this column is not here. Why? Because lookup will not support the column type with the people picker column type. This is as a people picker, this is a single line text. Okay, so lookup will support only people picker, number, currency, this kind of column type. Okay, so please try to understand. Sorry, lookup column support only currency, number, single line text, this type of columns. Okay, so we go here and I have selected the duration. Now I'll say okay. Now after selecting that, to quickly understand that what change happened here, I'll go here in the list, run data, or I will edit, or you can add new entry, no problem. Even though you can say edit, you can see here additional column, select additional subject. If I click here, math physics, if I select math and save this, yeah, see the change here. You can see here in my list, here is the math and associated information. This is a title column. Okay, this is a title column and this is a map. This is a duration column. All will be fetched in this list. All the information, you can see this information and this. I have selected map, but the duration will automatically come up with map. Okay, because I have selected it. If I click on the map, it will redirect to the source list or destination list or master list or parent list, and this is the content from there. You can see here math open. Okay, so again I'll go back. I'll put some new entry here. I'll select here, leave here, fourth standard. I put the mobile number. I put the fees here. I put fees, date of birth. Now here select the subject. I say physics. I say this. Okay. You can see the difference here. Means it will automatically fetch some details. Okay. See here. Okay. So if you can see, physics is here and the information duration will automatically fetch. Title is also automatically fetch. Okay, so like this way, through the lookup, it will automatically fetch. It get the information, look into the parent list, master list, and fetch the contents. Okay, you understand this? Lookup is somewhat similar to the VLOOKUP function that we use in Excel to import data from external sheet using the reference value. You can say that I don't have that much exposure in Excel, so you can say that. Okay, so I hope this is the concept of a lookup. Okay, you understand that. Again, we'll go here in list cd, next column type. So after lookup, I'll create column. Now data lookup. So person and group. Okay, so we'll discuss person and group. So I selected that student. Okay, and the person and group. So student, if the student will select the mm, class teacher, or he wants uh, what we say, or student having option to select his own teacher, okay, or mentor, we can say mentor teacher. Mentor teacher means that the student having option to the teacher he like as a mentor. Okay, so I have selected that, and I have selected here people and group. Okay, people and group. So people or group, it will fetch the information. Okay, from here there will be the Azure Active Directory, our Azure Active Directory is there. It will fetch the content to the SharePoint. Okay, this is our SharePoint, and it will display the people picker information from here. Is whoever added in the Azure Active Directory, his name will pop up there. Okay, so I want to select the mentor teacher. So that in column contain information, yes. Many students select the same teacher as a mentor. Okay, allow multiple selection. If you want to select multiple teachers, you can. People only or group, people or group. Okay, we'll discuss on this group and people section. Here I will select only people. Okay, after that, what additional details you want to show field. Okay, I will say is what kind of information you want to display about that teacher. I will say name, or name with presence is general use, means if the teacher is online or offline, or his id, or his account name. Okay, any kind of information we can use. Okay, and I will say okay. If you go here, you can see here I say student data. Here once I click here, I select here Rahul, first time student, mobile number. Okay, mobile number, some fees paid, DOB, we select some date of birth. Okay, now here subject physics and see mentor teacher. So here this is the people picker. Okay, this is the people picker, and if what it's saying, enter email name or address or email id. Okay, so I will select here, consider Kuber as a teacher. Okay, so the student like Kuber sir, they know that Kuber sir is a very well teacher, that's why they select the Kuber. If they want some additional one, so they can select the Neha. Okay, Neha or Neha. Okay, they can select the Neha also. Means they select both the teachers here. Okay, and they can what to do, means they are having the option to select the teachers, and teachers are the part of the school. Teacher are the part of our school. Okay, and from where, so our school having Azure Active Directory, AD Azure Active Directory, and in that the information will be come to our SharePoint service through the, and this is our SharePoint is a part of O365, and this then it will appear here. How it will flows, what is the user profile service, there is a picture of user profile service, we'll discuss in afterwards. Okay, what is the user profile service which will fetch this content from there. So I store save these details. Okay, so if you can see here, if I scroll here, you can see Kuber, okay, and Neha. See, Kuber and Neha, it will directly show me the details, all the details of Neha, all the details is related to Neha. I can see here her LinkedIn profile, show her profile match, show more, this entire detail of that mentor in the organization. You can check his contact details. Then here in organization there is organization chart, that one is not enabled. Then if I share his LinkedIn profile, you can fetch all the details of your mentor. You can select all the details as he see. You can select the see the Uber details. Okay, see what the files he shared and all the details information show more, you understand all the details related to the Kubernetes here. Okay, so that's why here mentor. Or if in organization you want to select manager, you want to select the manager, senior manager, or assign some assignment to someone, then people picker field will refer. Okay, then this people picker field will refer, and it will fetch the details of the particular employee or associate in an organization. Okay, here we have take the example of a teacher. That teacher is a part of organization, and his information is stored in Active Directory. So we can select that person details, personal information, and through that people picker. Okay, you understand the people picker. Now moving ahead, again I will go in list settings. Now third column I'll select here. You can see create column. Now that column is a calculated column. Okay, that column is a calculated column. Now what is the purpose of the calculated column? So if you have experience on Excel, in Excel there are many calculations associated with the different columns. Like some we do the mathematical calculation, date calculation, text calculation, any kind of a calculation with any data type, those are performed in this calculated column. So if I select here, say calculated column, I want to calculate the average percent or some percent of the student. So what I do first, before that I will create one column, say math mark. Okay, and I will select here number. I add two columns here, math mark, and I will say here okay. Then again I go back, again create one more column, physics mark. Okay, I added two columns and select a number. Okay, and I'll say here okay. Again I go back here, create column. Now I use here sum mark. Okay, then I want the sum of these two marks. Then what I do, I will select calculate column, because I want to do calculated information from the existing two column, math and physics. So what I need to do, I need to say physics. Where is the physics mark, and here is the math mark. Okay, so here I put the sum sign. Okay, so and what is the number output, in which format you want output? I want the output at the end in a number format. Okay, I put the number here and I'll say okay. Okay, so here you can see now I'll go in the student data. So here I'll add some details, put here details, say Sham is here, then he's in 4th standard, then fees paid, then date of birth. See, those are required field, that's why I need to fill those details. Then physics mentor teacher, who will, as he is an excellent teacher. Okay, and then here mark. So he obtained 45 and say 89 in the physics and math in 45. Okay, and I say save. Now what it will do, it will calculate the operation it will perform. You can see here, I say mark here, right? It will extract the sum of this. Now if you want to do the average marks, okay, again what I do, I will do the calculated column. You can click here also, check here, calculate column option is there, click on more. After clicking on more, again it will come to this screen. Okay, and I will say average mark. Then when I select the average marks, then I need to click here, average marks, then currency calculated. Then average means sum of 2 marks divided by 2. So I will select this math mark, then physics mark, and plus this and divide this 2. Okay, will it be work? Let me check. If formula is wrong, then it will give the message that the formula is wrong. Okay, so I have put the math marks. Okay, so my entire result automatically pop up here. You can see here. You can see now. Is this correct? No. Average is appear properly. Not. There is some mistake. because 45 plus 89 divided by 2 is there needs to be the value range in between 60 or 60 to 70. Okay, but here 89.5. Sorry, again we need to go list setting. What is the mistake in my calculating column? I'll go here again. I will go here and select the average mark. So what I do, it divided this. Okay, actually what happened, it divided only this part. Okay? So I will put it in curly braces. So it will first sum and then divide it by 2. Okay, let me check the output. Then student data. Now go here, scroll down. Now it's working fine. Okay, 67. It's here no details, no marks field here. That's why there is nothing appearing. Now we are discussing about this calculated column. These two are calculated column. So calculated column is not about the sum and all. The calculated column is having huge scope. Okay, what is the scope of calculated column? Let's move ahead. Okay, now if you are working in Excel, same properties, functions, formulas are there in a calculated column. Calculated column. Okay, so calculated column in SharePoint. Now moving here, calculated column. See calculated field formulas. You can see this block here or examples of a common formulas in a list or SharePoint. Push here. SharePoint calculated column. Okay, SharePoint calculated column. Now you can see here calculated columns are there. There are different kind of calculated. See calculated field formulas. Okay, if you scroll down, see there is a first you can see if the column 1 having the information, say column 1 contains 15,000 and column 2 contains 9,000. So the greater value column 1 is greater than column 2, then it will extract yes or no. If column 1 is less than or equal to column 2, then it will say not okay, means what output you want. Okay, so what I do, I will see this is the calculation on number bits. This is calculation on number. Okay, greater than or equal to. If you go down, logical value after comparing the column, if we say column 1 is 15, column 2 means column 1 value is greater than column 2, yes, means this thing is a true. And here and operation means this is a true, and column 1 is less than, means column 1 and column 3 and column 1, this is the wrong, because 8 is the small value compared to the 15, means this output of this logical operator is false. Okay, and then what we are doing the and operation on that, then it will return the output false, right? No or false. Okay, so this is logical operations are there. So there are many kind of operations associated with this calculated column. If you go down, display 0 as a blank or dash. Okay, if column 1 minus 1, then what you want, means if the output return dash when the value is 0. If the value is 0, then return dash. Okay, so it will put the dash if the value is 0. Hide error value in column. Date time formulas, see date time. If you want to add some dates, add 3 days. Okay, then this means consider we have date picker and I selected that duration, means if I selected the duration and duration is a 5 month. Okay, if I say duration is a 5 month, then it will automatically pop up me the course end date after adding the 5 months. Okay, so here you can see there's one column. Here we do the some add dates. You add the date. Here you means here you can extract, add the combination of days, month, years to do date, year, month and days formulas. Here what they are doing, add 3 years and 1 month and 5 days to the particular date. So how they add, this is the formula for that. Okay, so here calculate the difference between two dates. So if you want to calculate that what is the age of the candidate in a days, you can calculate the in days age. Okay, so dated if means 2 days difference. Okay, calculate difference between two times. Calculate means this is related to the date. Okay, so again we scroll down, mathematical formulas are there, then subtract formulas are there, multiply number, divide number. Okay, so all these formulas are there. Okay, all these formulas are there, and having different round up. Then then text formulas are also plays very important role. If there is a, if I want, there is a small text, I want to display it in upper text, then you need to say upper function, lower function. So combination of first and last name, many times this will require, we need to display the full name, last name, first name and last name. So all these kind of formulas are here. So here what you need to do, if compare columns, compare column contents. Okay, exact column 1 and column 2, compare the contents of first two columns. If these contents are matched, then it will say not matched, then it will say no. If match, then it will say yes. Okay, so that for that purpose exact is there. Compare content of column 1 and the string bd1122, this, then what output will be there. Determine whether column value as a part of the specific match of a specific text. This if this is the name, column 1 contain this specific text, this this name contain v, yes it contain v, then it will display okay, this part of the character will be there. So there are text formulas also there. There are many kind, n number of formulas associated with the, see, sv field calculated. If you go here, you can see here, not this, just a minute. So field classes, multiple custom, how to customize reading the list field. So text formulas, see all, math formulas. Okay, so this is the article. I will give you the link of this article, and what you need to do, you need to, I will ask you, and again I will give you the some assignments on this. So in in this session, what you need to do, you need to work out on calculated columns and different formulas. Okay, so I will paste this link here. Okay, so maybe you have confusion in your mind that that's see, again I will explain you what you need to do while working on this assignment. You need to create three column, column 1, column 2, column 3, and check that what is the output here. Once entering this detail, these all are the number columns. Again scroll down, select the date, take one date column, take one dates column, check that, and take one third column, output calculated column. See, this is the date column, and what I'm saying, this is the date column, and I will add 3 days in that. Okay, so and check that what is the output in a third column, that is our calculated column. Okay, and in that this formula will need to enter. Again I will just quickly show you. In today's date I will add 50, 54 or any value. Okay, so what I do, I will create here one more column. I'll show you, maybe you will. So let me check. Okay, uh, I will show you one thing here. Subject info, no, subject data. What I do, I will create one column here. I will create one column here. So, oh sorry, I move here. Let me student data. Go into student data, and I will add one column quickly here. Then list setting, and I put here one column, create column, and I'll say course. Let's see here, course start date. Okay, and it depends on student when he wants to start that date. Okay, and date only, and I'll say okay. Then consider here I will add one more column, days to complete. Okay, days to complete, and I will set number here. Okay, and I'll say okay. That student will feel that yes, I will complete this course within 10 days, 15 days. Okay, and create column means when that course will expire. Course expire. Okay, means it will add that many days in that. Okay, now see, I have created. Now this course expire will be the calculated column. Sorry, this is our calculated column. I don't know the formula. I need to take a reference. Okay, I need to take. I will go into the date time column. Formula C here. This is the formula. Column 1 plus column 2. It's a pretty simple. Okay, so here I need to select the column here. First course start plus course days to complete. Is how many days it will require to complete, and then you know the output will be the date only. Output will be the date. It will add. Sorry, it will add this course start date and days to complete, and that will be the my expiry date. Okay, so I'll say okay, and it will be the output is in date only. Now once I will add, I will go in student data. I will put some entries there. I say new here, and I say test or some student name. Consider Apurva, she's in 5th standard. Mobile number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Fees paid. Then here select date, drop down here. I need to fill these details. Okay, Raju, then mark, then this is the mark, this is a course start. This is the important thing. Okay, this is the important thing for us. So consider this guy is going to start the course on 31st December, and he will say I will require 80 days to complete, and please save as. Okay, then if we go in the last column here, the course expiry date automatically appears here. You can after 80 days means 31st December 2020 plus 80 days, then date will be 31st December, then date will be the after 80 days date will be this. Okay, this is a course, and you can see here there will be the some wrong date will be here because there is no data. There is no data here. Okay, that's why it's will show. So like this way, what you need to do, you need to explore each column, fill this and check the output. Tomorrow what I will do, I will do Monday, I will check that this many columns there. What you need to do while working on a calculated column, you need to take one list and keep adding the columns, and check that. Don't create multiple lists. Okay, don't create multiple lists, just check. Okay, date. Okay, this is a number. Okay, then there's output. Okay, go into the next formula. What is the formula? Difference between two date. Take the two date columns and check the output in the same means number column. What is the output? Okay, add one more column. So like this way you need to keep uh, complete this assignment. So what assignments you are going to do? You need to do work out on lookup. In lookup you need to take any scenario. You need to take two scenarios. Okay, and show me the how your lookup will work. Two scenarios, then calculated column, and then people filter. I have shared link of a calculated column. I want all these formulas implemented in your list. Okay, take this formula, take this column, three number columns, and check the output. Subtract, multiple, divide. Then if I scroll down here text column, then formula. Again there are multiple calculated column in your list. Okay, so I will check your output on Monday. So thanks, we stop here, and we'll discuss on Monday.